Hello. Where you are mood. You are mood
Right.
yourself.
Hello, Nyan. How
Hello.
are you? I hope you're fine. How do you
That's
feel
good.
today?
It's a bit like last day. I think.
Okay, feeling better?
No, I think not.
You still having issues with your health?
I don't know what
Are you feeling good? Are you feeling energetic? Or a
I
little bit like down, like, oh,
a bit down.
a bit. Not down totally, but a bit down. Okay,
Okay.
so let's get started with our class with our magic question. What is the magic question?
Um, what did we learn
In
last
our in our
class?
last class. That's right. So what did we learn in our last class?
We learn about like let me see. Um sim past, continuous and past simple.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you this: the past simple and the right. It was pretty much what we covered before in our previous class. Let me just share to you my screen so that you can see well. Let's refresh a little bit of our last class. Okay, past simple and past continuous. I think it was this one. Okay, can you see here? It was the last
Yeah.
topic, all right? So we were talking about the past continuous tense, how we use the past continuous tense in English, all right? And we mentioned that in order for us, all right, to use the past continuous, we mandatorily have to use the verb to be. In this case, remember that we add the ing. For example, I was not,
I was not starting.
I was not starting. And here, for example, I was
Starting.
starting. The thing is that we use the noun or pronoun, um, the verb to be either in this case past tense, and the action verb or the verb taking place with ing at the moment. All right, and that's why that is the okay past continuous tense. Okay, so and also
Okay.
we have the simple, the past simple, which is this one. For example, I have work. I mean, I work, you work, things like that, you know? That is a present simple. So we also completed the exercises of the lesson. We were talking about the exercises of the lesson. And I asked you before what was unusual in this team photo. You answered me. You told me the black one. All right.
But yes, the man is not in it.
We also completed this exercise using was and were, which is the past tense of the verb to be in English. All right. So we practice all that. In addition to this, I clearly remember that we were learning the rules of how to use the past continuous or the past simple in English. All right. So
Okay.
we also did this exercise. We completed. All right, we completed. So in addition to this, we covered this part. It was selecting one of these auctions. All right, we were
Oh, sorry.
selecting one of the auctions. Okay. So now we are going to continue with a new lesson. I want you to pay close attention. Let me ask you something. I want you to look at the photos and then Then and title the test and the title of the test. What do you think happened to Bethany Hamilton?
Secondly, she's a serving superstar.
You mentioned that she is a famous surfing superstar.
Yes.
Okay, she's a surfing superstar. Let me ask you something. All right. Now, let's talk about the exam strategy. All right. So look at this. This is something, in my
Mm.
opinion, Nyan, very. I'm not gonna say very. I am going to say extremely important. All right. In order to get an idea of what is the test about, okay, we are going to read the title and the first few lines of a context. All right.
What? First what? First what?
Let me just go ahead. Look at here. In order to get an idea, we are gonna practice with this right now, real quick at this very moment. All right. In order for you to get an idea of what the test is about, which means you don't even know what the test is about yet. You don't know yet what is the test is about. You're going to read the first title and the first few lines of a test. So there, what do you see? What is the title?
The title is Surfing Superstar.
Surfing Superstar. Let's see here. I want you to read the first few lines, like this one and this one.
Um, in order to get an idea, sorry,
Yeah, to get an idea.
wait,
Read.
you are changed to another slide.
Yeah, that's right. I did. I changed to another slide. What I'm trying to do is that you may pick the idea of what is that about. Read the two lines, the first two lines,
Uh,
please.
on the morning of 31 October 2003, Bethany Hamilton
Hamilton.
and some friends decide to go surfing.
Stop right
This
there.
okay. The
Okay.
sky.
So now, okay, you have the first few lines and also you have the title. Then, in your opinion, what do you think that may be about?
Wait, why it's just smooth? Oh, let me see if there's a problem.
Or let me ask you something. What do you think happened with what do you think happened to Bethany Hamilton?
Like competition, right? I think so.
Yeah, and what else comes to your mind? What can you imagine? Use your imagination. Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Let's
just
see.
two line. I don't think it's fun.
Well, let me tell you something. I am gonna tell you something. Sometimes you are going to read something. Maybe you don't even know what is that about. But when you see the title, oh, love is the biggest. Love is exciting. And when you say this, love is exciting, you are looking for the title and you say, oh, I think that speaks about the love, all right? That the love is actually makes me feel emotional. Love makes me feel happy. And then you read the first few lines. What's happened is that you may have an idea what is the reading is going to be about. In your mind, you can have what we call capture, all right? And then you
Actor.
can, yeah, you
Wait,
have
wait. Let me say in here.
caption.
Can you say?
Let me write it for you here.
Can you spell it?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it to you. Caption.
Well, I don't know why. It's just automatically to mute myself.
Oh, it's moving yourself.
Yeah, you
Let me
can see
see.
like it's just try to mute myself.
Let me see. That is strange. What about now? Oh, you say your mouse is moving itself?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's just muting myself with something
Yeah, I
else.
know what's happened now because it has happened before to me in my computer. Well, not now, but before. It's like the cursor is rolling by itself, right?
Yeah.
Check in case that there is any virus in the computer because it might be a potential reason.
The virus.
Maybe I'm not saying that it is, but it happens to me before, and I have to change my software and install an antivirus.
Oh my God. Like my antivirus software is just like outdated, so I didn't buy it yet. I don't think so. My computer don't get any protect now, so I quit.
Okay, so I'm not saying that this is in particular what is going on with your computer. All right.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that it happens to me before that my cursor was rolling by itself, was scrolling by itself, and then I realized that it was a virus. I have to restart the software, Windows again, and install an antivirus. It happens before to me, but I'm not saying that is especially what your computer has, but seems to be. All right. I'll
Okay.
encourage you to check. All right.
Let me check.
Can you
I will
see
check it later.
can you see very well my screen?
Yes.
Okay,
I know. Wait, I just see your face. I don't see your
okay.
screen.
Did you manage to see the word caption?
Caption in the chat. Yes, I see caption in the
Okay,
chat.
so it refers like to the letters that we get from an image. All right. And like I said before, so when you see this, maybe you have not read a story of, let's say, for example, 1 or 2 pages, but all right. So you listen to the first few lines and the test, and you might have an idea of what this test is going to be about. Do you understand?
Okay. Yes.
So it's kind of like, okay, for example, Nyan, I say Nyan, a very intelligent guy from Vietnam. And then I see like a few lines of your biography. Once in certain time, certain date, there was a guy from Vietnam well known as Nyan. Automatically, I will notice that this is a biography that will describe you and will be talking about your personal life. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, and then let's see here. I am going to explain you this. A surfing superstar. I want you to pay close attention because this story is very popular and so interesting. It was something that happens to a girl. She was going to become a professional surfer.
Lesson 2.
And let's see here.
Exercise 2.
Okay.
Surfing Superstar. On the morning of the 31st of October 2003,
Okay.
Bethany Hamilton and some friends decided
Wait,
to go surfing. The
it's not very clear.
sun was
Wait.
shining. It was a
Hello.
You said that is not very clear.
Yes.
Let me do something different. Let me know, please.
Surfing.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, your voice is breaking up, your voice. Can you hear me well?
Hello. Yes.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I can hear you. I can hear you very well. Okay, let me see. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Let me just turn off these speakers. Okay, now I switch off the speakers. Okay, can you hear me very well now?
Yes.
Okay, listen to this.
Lesson 2E. Exercise 2.
Can you listen well?
Surfing Superstar. On the morning of the 31st of October 2003, Bethany Hamilton and some friends decided to go surfing.
Okay.
The sky was clear, the sun was shining, and it was a perfect day for enjoying the big waves near the island of Kauai, Hawaii. The 13-year-old surfing star was lying sideways on her surfboard, about 300 meters from the shore, with her left arm in the clear blue water. Her friends were floating nearby, looking out to sea. They were all waiting for the next big wave. Suddenly, a 5-meter tiger shark appeared just below the surface and attacked her. It bit her left arm and shook her violently backwards and forwards. Bethany saw the water around her turn red. She held onto her board and the shark swam away, but it took her arm with it. It also took a piece of her board. Luckily for Bethany, the shark attacked only once. It all happened so fast that she didn't even scream. In her mind, Bethany repeated, "Get to the beach, get to the beach." She started to paddle towards it with one arm. Her friends didn't know about the shark attack. They thought at first that she was joking. Then they saw the blood and quickly came to help. It took 15 minutes to reach the shore. They called the emergency services and Bethany eventually got to hospital. Bethany's parents are both keen surfers. As a baby, Bethany liked to splash in the shallow water. She started surfing at the age of 5. By 13, she was one of the best teenage surfers in the world and was planning to become a professional surfer. Then the shark attack happened. The really incredible thing about Bethany is that only 10 weeks later, she was surfing again in a competition. Less than a year after the accident, she won first place in a surfing competition in Hawaii. Before the accident, a lot of professional surfers thought that Bethany was going to be the women's world champion one day. After the accident, they haven't changed their minds.
Oh my God.
Okay, so did you manage to listen well, the audio?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this story. In the first place, Nyan, I want you to know the following. That was a real story. Even so, there was a movie, there was a film about that story that happens in real life. All right, it happened in real life. All right, and the thing is that she was a girl that was surfing. It was a time by heart. But before I go ahead with this, let me ask you, what did you understand about that?
The girl like very like to surfing and get an accident in the morning of 31 October 2003. That is something happened to her arms and they have a lot of blood and the shark attack. Then she tried to go back to the beach with the only one arm and she told her friends and get the help and about like 10 weeks later she was surfing again in the competition and less than a year so he won the first place in the surfing competition in the Hawaii in Hawaii.
Okay, that is correct.
So
Yeah, continue.
okay.
Yeah, you can continue. Don't worry. No worries.
Oh, okay. So before the accident of this girl, so a lot of like people, professional surfer thought that Bethany will go to World Championship one day. So after the accident, they have not changed their mind. Oh my God, this looks so cool.
Thank you.
Okay, finish. Hello.
Okay, fantastic. So very good. Yeah, there you already saw what's happened with Bethany Hamilton. Like I said before, it was a real life story. It happens in real life. And also there was a movie, which I do not remember the name of that movie. She was asking herself, she was wondering, why did it happen to me? But after that, she became better surfing once. Let me tell you, at first she was frustrated. She was asking even God. She was saying, why did it happen to me? Why did it happen to me? And after that, in the movie, well, actually in real life, I don't know if it happens, if she became the winner of the trophy. But in real life, in the movie, all right, in the movie, I saw the movie. Actually, she was.
like surfing, and she won the competition. Even she was missing one arm. That is very hard. It's very hard for somebody not to have his or her extremities. Because imagine you use your arm, you're gonna have some food, you're gonna eat with your hands, and if you do not have this, for
Wait,
example,
that means the shark eat her arms.
yeah, but actually
Yeah. Oh,
that the shark caught right her arm, and she lost it. This is what
okay.
happened to her. When she realized that she was bleeding, she would try to escape, right, from the shark teeth. But when she realized that she was bleeding,
Wait, I think that.
yeah,
Okay, so you can continue. Okay.
she realized that she was bleeding. She didn't couldn't even imagine that it happens to her. For her, she was thinking that she was only bleeding and that's it. But then when her friends were seeing that she was trying to escape, all right, actually they were thinking that it was a joke or she was joking. They didn't take it serious until they saw that she was pouring down blood around her body. You know, her body was bleeding, and their friends saw that she was bleeding like that. Then some of them gave them gave her assistance. They, you know, raped their shirts and called the ambulance and the emergency service. After that, she was thinking that her life was ended. All right, she was feeling as her life was over because she was very passionate about surfing. It was a great story. It was very inspirational. And then
Okay.
I I clearly remember in the movie they say that she won the competition. And maybe that is possible because she was very passionate and she became a star. She was wondering why did it happen to me? Why did it happen to me? And after that, she became with her willpower. How do you know what is will?
Wow. So good.
It's like when you say
Good
will
girl.
in the future. Do you know this word, will?
No.
Will is kind of like when you write will. I will be a professional. I will. But only the word will alone, the word will alone means that you
Oh, WILL, right?
that's right. WILL means that you are willing to do something. If you say that you're going to learn English, very good, and you have the will power, all right, to do it, then that is will. She had the will to say,
Wow.
I will be able to become a great surfer. And based on not here, but based on the movie, she became a good surfer, one of the best of the world. And she became an example for other surfers. Other surfers
Wow.
get inspired because of her. She only had one arm remaining. Listen to this. She only had a remaining arm. And while
Wait, so why if she don't get any blood, so how can the shark know that she is there to attack her, right?
because at the moment the shark tried to chase her, but she escaped. What's happened is that the shark jumped from the water, and then just right grab her arm, and
No,
then
no, no. I mean that like how can the shark know that she's surfing in the
I can
uh,
tell you the
beach?
reason. The reason is because the sharks, they have the skills, all right? They have the skills to smell blood. You are
Oh,
maybe you are in the beach, you are in the ocean, or you are at sea. Then they smell, oh, a human being. Delicious. Oh, let me see. It smells like human being. Let me go there and eat some humans. This is what they
mm,
do.
oh,
Did you know
good.
something that I did not tell you? Did you know that you know sharks? They are wild ocean animals. However, they feel scared about dolphins.
Yes, I know. I know the story. Like for four people in the family. So like they were swimming, and then something like a lot of dolphins like around them,
Yeah, I
and
think
after that they saw the shark, and they understand that the dolphin helped them, save them.
what's happened is the dolphin transmit a wave, all right, like something like that, and then they, it's kind of like I have heard. I'm not sure about that. I think I will need to. Those are rumors, right?
Well, but how can the dolphin attack the shark? The shark can eat them. I
Yeah. Actually, let me tell you something. If you tell me what is gonna be stronger in between between a dolphin and shark, obviously the shark has big teeth and big jaws, all right? Obviously, and it's a stronger. But remember, the dolphin has something that have them to be scared. All right. Actually, they emit some sounds, and then this noise of the dolphins is scare sharks.
oh
And look at how, and I have heard that's not, don't trust, okay? Don't trust what I'm gonna say. Those are rumors, but anyway, I'm gonna confirm the information. You can also Google this information on yourself to confirm if it is true. But those are rumors, all right? I have heard that when the dolphins start like, sounding, like emitting some sounds, the sharks have like headache,
headache. Oh, I know.
and they feel scared and they run. So they feel like
Oh,
dizzy.
I understand.
And because they are blind, I have heard that they cannot see. They just smell their praise. All right, they just smell blood, and then if you're there, close to them, so they just attack you, and then you get bite. All right, you get a shark bite. You may have a shark bite. So let's continue. The thing is that she was inspired, a sort of inspiration. She became a sort of inspiration for, all right, the people that used to be on the beach, all right, at the beach over there. That story happens to her. By that time, maybe it was the end of the world. But then after that, she became a champion. Many people, all right, many people thought that she was gonna be the women's world champion one day, but in the movie, she became a champion. I don't know if it
Wow.
happens in real life, if she became a champion in real life, but what I heard is that she was even she lost her extremities, her arm. She was
I
surfing.
know. Wait,
She was
I thought that
surfing.
surfing don't need the arms. They just use the legs, right? So the arm do not affect anything to the.
Yeah, well, actually, what happens to her was that. But the thing is that she continues being a good surfer. After that, she was surfing. After that accident happened to her, she continued to be a very good surfer. Even so, she was a sort of inspiration for the rest of the people around her. And I heard because of the movie that she really became a champion. I don't know if that is true. We can Google that information. I will encourage you to go ahead, maybe as a homework, and then you will see this information. Those are rumors. Let's continue. Number 4. And you're gonna tell me now we are having a true or false exercise. You're gonna tell me whether the sentences are true or false. Number 1, Bethany was standing on her surfboard when the shark attacked her. True or false?
So so
That's correct. Number 2. That's the first one was this one. It's true. That's right. Number 2. Her friends were close to her when the shark beat her.
so
Okay, let's continue. Number 2 is true. Number 2, her friends were were closed because remember that they were the ones who called the ambulance and the emergency service. Number 3, Bethany lost her surfboard in the attack.
No.
Okay, true or false?
False.
Fantastic. All right. Number 4, the shark attacked her again a few minutes later.
No. False.
She was lucky. Number 5, immediately after the attack, she wanted to stay in the water.
False.
Okay. Number 6, Brittany is not the only person in her family who likes surfing.
True.
All right. Number 7, 10 weeks later, Brittany won a surfing competition.
False.
A lot of professional surfers still think Bethany can be a champion surfer.
True.
Okay, let's see here. We're gonna check the answers. Look at there. Look at the answer over there. I'm gonna show you something. Okay, you can see the answers. Number 1, Bethany was lying on her surfboard when the shark attacked her. Number 2, that is true. Number 3, Bethany held Bethany held on to her surfboard during the attack. Number 4, that is false. The shark only attacked her once. Number 5, immediately after the attack, she wanted to get to the beach. She tried to get back to the beach. She was in the deep waters, in the shallow waters, and then she tried to get back. Number 6, all right, Bethany is not the only person in her family who likes surfing. So
What? Wait. Bethany's parents are both keen surfers. Wait, keen. What is keen?
I'm sorry?
Keen. Keen. Bethany's parents are both keen
Yeah, that's
surfers.
right. Yeah,
What
that's
is
right.
keen?
You say that Bethany parents are keen.
I answered keen. What is keen?
Is K-I-N-N. Keen means willing. Willings means that you want to do something. Keen's mean willing. Like for example, you are a fan of something or you are motivated to do something. That is keen. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7, all right, 10 weeks later, Bethany took part in a surfing competition. She did not win the competition as it is in the movie. In the movie I saw, she became the winner, but obviously it's a movie, all right, but she participated in a competition, even she was having that condition. Okay. Number 8 is true. Let's continue. Okay. So let me ask you something. Now I am going to ask you, Nyan, to find the past simple form of these verbs, all right? You have, the first one is bite.
Bited. Hide.
The
Bited.
second, okay, biting. Okay, number 2, shake,
Shook.
chook. Number 3,
Saw.
number 4,
Hold.
number 5,
Swarm.
number 6,
Took.
took, that is correct. Number 7,
Caught.
okay, number 8,
Came.
number 9,
One.
okay, 1, that's correct. Great job. So let's see here. We are going to find these words highlighted in the test, and you're gonna tell me, are they nouns or verbs? So you're gonna write nouns or verbs next to each word in your book. Do you have your book?
Yeah.
So then you're gonna write N or V. N if they are nouns, and V if they are verbs. All right. So look at the
Okay.
highlight. Do you have a pencil?
Where I can use word.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you.
Sure.
Okay, what about shore? Is that a verb or a noun?
Verb.
Shore. It's also a noun because like when you go to shore, that means that you are going pretty much to the side of the beach.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
What
Floating.
about floating? Is this a verb or a noun?
Now. Now.
Okay. What about wave? Is this a verb
Verb.
or a noun?
Verb.
Wave. What about this? Noun or verb?
Verb.
Okay, surface. Is a noun or
Verb.
a verb?
Verb.
Paddle.
Verb.
Okay, surface is a noun. Surface. Okay, paddle. What about paddle?
Verb.
A splash.
Now.
A splash is a noun, but it's also a verb, right? Let me splash the water, right? It's both. So look at there. We have this exercise number 7, which we are going to complete. All right, listen to this. We are going to complete the sentences. We are going to use the correct form of the word in exercise number 6, as you saw there before. Number 1, I
Slash.
hate I hate going swimming with my brothers. They always
Slash.
splash me. Okay. Next one, number 2. The East Coast is not good for surfing because there
Surfing.
because the waves
Wave.
okay because the waves are too small. Number 3, you need to
Okay.
lie you need to lie, all right, on the surfboard and
Paddle.
all right, let's see, that is correct, and paddle with your hands. Number 4, we stood on the
Surface.
that is correct. In this
On
case, we stood
shore.
on the shore and watch the boats go past. All right, number 5.
An empty canal was floating down here.
An empty canoe was floating down the river. Okay, number 6. She accidentally dropped her phone into the river. All right, and watch it disappear below
Surface.
the surface. That is correct. Well done. So now look at what we are going to do here. We are going to organize these sentences. They are disorganized, and you're to scramble the words, all right? Look at what we are going to do. This is an interview, all right, that we need to prepare over here, asking questions, potential questions that may happen to this girl. All right, let's see. Do you think you will need some time to organize the sentences, or you can do it right away, all at once, one by one?
One by one, I think so.
Okay. Would you need 2 minutes to do that, or you do it right away?
No, just right
Okay.
away. Now.
Okay. Let me see number 1.
What weather? What weather like in we cannot lost some word, right? We cannot add some word.
Okay, you can add the, yeah, you can add the words that you don't have over there. Because if remember that a sentence is a set of words with complete thought. So
What
let's,
did the weather like in 31 October 2003?
okay, remember those are prompts. All right, number two, what do you,
When do you doing when shark attack?
okay, very
Where,
good.
what do you doing? Okay. What
What were
did
you
your
doing?
friends do?
What were you doing in this case? Progressive. What were you doing when the shark attacked her? Number four. What is number four? I mean, number three.
What did your
Number
what did
three.
your friends do?
What did your
What
friend?
did your friends
That is correct. Number four.
how important do surfing important has important surfing in your life before shark attack?
That is correct. Number five. How important?
How
Yeah. How
how
important?
important that surfing in your life now?
That is correct. Well done. Pretty good job. Okay. So for the next class, all right, Nyan, let me just go ahead. Let me go back. So I want you to prepare an
Okay.
interview. All right. I want you to prepare an interview, like, the questions of an interview. And you are going to ask me, like, hey, where do you study? How do you feel? Like, questions. I want you to prepare an
I
interview.
will write the interview with that girl, right?
Sorry.
We write the some question to ask that girl, right?
Yeah, you're gonna ask me you're gonna prepare an interview, maybe for me, maybe for somebody else, and I will be listening to the questions. All right. You
Wait,
also,
what? Wait. Sorry. So, so we write the question and you answer. I write the question and you answer, right?
yeah, that's right. I will be
Okay.
writing the questions and then you will answer. Oh,
Thank
I
you.
mean, sorry. My apologies. Let me tell you again. Sorry. You will going to ask me the questions, and I'm gonna be the one that is going to answer. You make the
Okay.
question, and I will answer to you. All right.
Okay.
So try to be very dynamic, be creative, like the questions you design. They are well structured because I'm gonna be evaluating your questions. All right.
Okay.
Then Nyan, to finish with the class today or tonight, what did we learn in this class and what did we do?
We search about the girl with the girl that very good. She's like she surfing is very important to her life, and then like when the shark attacked and cut her left arm, so he tried to continue like surfing, and he got like the good um like the good result. Like she is the champion. She got the champion in the world and the surfing competition or whatever. Yeah, is it?
Okay, yeah, that's right. She even it happens to her, she tried. And let me ask you something, one last question, Jan. What is the message? What is the message that this story,
I
okay,
do not give up.
all right, that is what is the moral, the message that this story transmit to you?
Do not give up.
Do not give up. Never ever give up.
Okay.
Uh, this is the Jam Cena message, all right? This is Cena's message. But here, what we learned in this story is not to give up. Do not
Okay.
give up. Never give up on your faith. Keep going ahead, and you will see your dreams come true.
Okay.
Before the adversities, before the problems, before any difficulty or situation, never ever give up.
Okay.
So, Nyan, thank you so much for being so proactive in the class. Thank you so much for being attentive to all the information given to you tonight. And see you next class. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you.